Okay, welcome back. Now we're moving on to our roasted red pepper sauce that my mom, Aunt Antoinette, Antonetta, right? Is that how she pronounced, or I can't remember how she pronounced her name in Italian. She told my mom this recipe long time ago. I don't remember. You said when she came here for her 50th wedding anniversary.
Yes.
So my mom loves this recipe. I love this recipe. So my mom's going to take it away and teach us how to make it.
Okay. What you're going to need for this roasted red pepper sauce is roasted red peppers. Either you're going to roast the peppers, fresh peppers, roasted red peppers, or you can buy a can of roasted red peppers. Either one is fine. You're also going to need prosciutto, chopped up in pieces. Okay, you're going to need that. You're going to need garlic to add to the sauce, and you're going to need heavy cream. Those are the items, and of course, salt and pepper to taste. Those are the olive oil to fry the prosciutto also. Those are the things that you need. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how to slice the prosciutto, because the prosciutto is a very, very integral part of this roasted red pepper sauce. If you don't eat meat at all, you can leave the prosciutto out. It's not that necessary to have prosciutto in there. I don't suggest, if you are using a meat base, only use prosciutto. Pancetta, or which is like a non-smoked bacon, Italian bacon, or bacon or ham, really doesn't do the same as prosciutto. Prosciutto has a very definitive taste, flavor for this particular sauce. So what I'm going to do is I have a stack of prosciutto here. There's about, you will see in the recipe how much you need. And I have a stack of prosciutto here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just roll it up, all the way up. And I'm going to slice it, and have a very sharp knife when you slice this, because prosciutto is, I can't think of the word, is tough, a little tough to cut. So
Well, it's sinewy.
Yes.
It's sinewy, so it's harder to break off.
Right. You're going to slice it all the way across. And you want these pieces to be minute. And then you're going to take a bunch, turn them a little bit, and you're going to slice across again. Okay, this is all sliced, and as you can see, they're like little pieces. You pull them apart, and you got little pieces of prosciutto.
Yes, but you can then you can fry easier than if you had,
Pardon, Amy?
I mean, you can fry easier than if you had frying the entire piece of prosciutto and then trying to cut it,
I'm going to show you. I don't know if you can tell.
Move it. Yeah, there you go. Yep, that's perfect.
Can you see this?
Yep.
This is what this looks like after it's fried. It's not crisp like bacon.
Right.
Okay? It's kind of, I really can't explain it. It's kind of a medium crisp. You don't want it to be raw. You want it to be so that you got just a teeny little crispiness when you're going to bite into it. But this is what it looks like after it's fried.
Perfect.
Okay, so that's your prosciutto. And then your roasted red pepper sauce is going to look like this. I don't know if you can tell. Can you see it now?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
See this? That's what you should be looking at for your sauce.
And don't worry, we are going to show you how to make this.
Yes.
I just want my mom to show everyone, you know, the consistency, because my camera doesn't really get right to the stove, so it might be a little difficult for everyone to see exactly how it looks after it's
And
cooked.
then, of course, you have the cream, which Amy will add to the mixture.
I
And
do want to,
we'll have a salt and pepper to taste.
right. I do want to show everyone my mom's technique for roasting peppers. I roasted these yesterday, so I'm going to share. Let me just get this opened up. Whoops, wrong one. The beauty of Zoom is that you can share your screen. I love it. Let me get these opened up first, and then I can share the screen. Okay, so. Okay, so this is them before. She cuts them in half. So she told me how to cut them in half, and I used, this is the Pampered Chef grill stone, which can go under the burner. And I did this on purpose, so I wanted to show you that you want something that can go under your burner, either a cookie sheet, or you can't use anything that's stone that isn't ready, stoneware that's not ready for a burner direct heat. So you can use cookie sheet or a pan, metal pan, something that can go under direct heat. So I put the broiler on and cut them in half. And my mom had said put them on for 20 minutes. And then after the 20 minutes, I transferred them. I was also cooking some green ones for myself for dinner last night. So after the 20 minutes, I took them out and transferred into another pan to cool down. And this is what they looked like, which they turned out perfectly. And then you just peel them. You take the outer skin off, the charcoal part, and then you have beautiful peppers.
Those are beautiful, Amy.
Thank you.
Absolutely perfect.
Thank you. So it was a lot of fun to do it that way because it went a lot easier. You didn't have to turn. You don't have to turn the peppers as you're going along.
It's so easy.
Let me just exit out of this. You guys can't see what I'm doing on my end, but I need to exit out. Okay, so let's get making this sauce.
Okay.
So just gotta turn this so you guys can see. Okay, can you see it okay, Mom?
I can see it.
Okay. So first step. Now,
a little olive oil.
So we don't put the pan on yet, just put the olive oil in?
Yep, same way you did the onions. You don't need much olive oil because the prosciutto is fatty.
Okay. Okie dokie. Now, next step.
Add the prosciutto and turn on your heat. You can turn the heat up high to start with.
Okay.
If the frying goes quickly.
Gotcha.
When it's heated, it goes quickly. I would like to also say, when you buy prosciutto, my suggestion is to buy one that was produced in Italy. It has a much better flavor, number one. The process that they use is authentic. I just bought some from a store called Aldi's. It's called Priano prosciutto, and it's a product of Italy. And I tell you, I haven't tasted prosciutto this good unless it was made in Italy. I don't know if it is made in America. I would imagine some of it is. It's done differently. It's not as, I guess, maybe processed long enough or aged, but the one from Italy really tastes wonderful.
Okay. Oh my gosh, the smell. I wish you guys had smell-o-vision. The smell is amazing.
I tell you, this prosciutto, there's just something about prosciutto. I mean, it really is delicious. I mean, prosciutto is really used in a lot of different kinds of cooking. And you can eat prosciutto raw. You know, you could put it in, you know, a little snack tray. There's a thing where people wrap it around cantaloupe. It really is a nice tasting ham, a cured ham.
Okay, I turn the heat down low so I don't burn my prosciutto.
Okay. Now you pour in your excuse me, your roasted red peppers.
Now, so when I blended the roasted peppers, I have to mention we put the garlic in then.
Yes.
You don't put the garlic in with the prosciutto because then it gets too pungent.
Yes. Oh, that is perfect. Beautiful. I love it. I just absolutely love this sauce. When my aunt showed me how to make this, I could not even believe there was such a sauce on the face of the earth. I also have to tell you this. There was a friend of mine that loved to cook, and he would come to my home, and we would cook together, the whole family, and he would be in the kitchen, and he would have recipes, and he'd cook his, and I would cook mine. So when it came to this particular dish, he had come to the house, and we were cooking and stuff, and I said, this is a roasted red pepper sauce, and showed him how to do it, and we made it. Well, when we sat down to eat, and we put it over a nice pasta, when we sat down to eat, he was absolutely floored as to how delicious this roasted red pepper sauce was. He couldn't even believe it, that there was such a thing. He had never tasted a roasted red pepper sauce. Now, mind you, this was years and years ago. I mean, more than 20 years ago.
Okay, so the next step would be?
After that gets heated through, okay, you get it all nice and heat, and you only are heating. You are not boiling the roasted red pepper sauce. There's no boiling to this. It's just nice and hot, okay? When that is nice and hot, then you're going to put in your heavy cream into this sauce.
Okay. So for time purposes, I'm just going to show.
Yes.
You would use about a cup of cream.
It will be in the recipe, exactly the measurements that you will need.
Yeah, because it's dependent upon how many peppers you have.
Exactly.
So
I just want you to see the final product. Of course, when you're done with this, you will salt and pepper to taste, because everybody's taste buds are different, and you don't want to put the salt and pepper in because you can't take it out. So,
right, yeah. So you don't need to cook with it. You don't need to actually put it in the sauce.
No.
After you're
Yes.
ready to serve, then you can.
Yes. And this sauce can go over pasta. You can do it with rice. You might even, if you want to experiment, you could probably put it on some kind of meats if you want something with roasted red pepper. But it's usually good over a nice bowl of either homemade pasta or rigatoni or a penne or ziti. Any one of those pastas, this roasted red pepper sauce is absolutely delicious.
Now, I do want to say, for anybody who's a vegetarian, though, you can make zucchini noodles. You can get a spiralizer and create zucchini, or if you want to do a squash, or I don't know, whatever you want to use the spiralizer for.
This
same thing, and be good for that.
This would be delicious on spaghetti squash.
Yes, spaghetti squash, yes.
Absolutely delicious if you were a vegetarian, or if you're not even a vegetarian.
Right, yes.
Delicious over spaghetti squash.
There's some, vegetable options. Okay, so I'm going to try to get this camera so you can see how
Oh,
the color changes.
that is beautiful. That's exactly what it's supposed to look like.
Perfect.
So we hope that you've enjoyed this roasted red pepper sauce and that you will take the time to make this sauce. And let
Yes.
us know after you've made it.
Yes.
How you liked it.
Sounds good. So in our next segment, you'll see us make the bechamel. Okay.